Welcome to the timeline of Phoenix Suns channel. Today we're going to talk about the new Phoenix Suns coach, Monty Williams, and how his offense from the last time he coached at New Orleans will translate to the Phoenix Suns. When Monty was the head coach for the New Orleans Pelicans, they ran an offense that had a steady dose of high and low post touches along with high pick and rolls. Monty coached Anthony Davis in his first 3 seasons and built much of his offense around Anthony Davis and the gravity he created, causing Anthony Davis to be a playmaker. Let's look at a few plays from Monty Williams' offense and talk about how they would translate to Deandre Ayton and the Phoenix Suns. In this first play, AD catches the ball on the left block as the entire rest of the Pelicans team loads up on the weak side. Davis takes his time and a single dribble to draw a double team. This is the gravity he creates. When he hits that dribble, a cutter cuts in from the right side and causes the defense to collapse around him, opening up a 3-point shot that Davis passes to immediately. You can imagine this play with Deandre Ayton, Devin Booker, and Kelly Oubre, with Kelly Oubre cutting in from the right side, leaving Devin Booker open at the top of the key. That's an easy pass for Ayton. This next play is a basic high pick and pop, with AD catching the ball in the high post. Immediately, 4 defenders look at AD, causing an open 3-pointer in the corner. This is another easy pass and an obvious play to make. Not much movement off the ball, but gravity is what does it. One can hope that Deandre Ayton has this level of gravity, but what creates it is a willingness to shoot from that range. Although a long 2 is not the most efficient shot, that area of the court is one of the most ideal places to play make for a big man. That means a big man has to be willing to shoot that shot. If they're willing to shoot that shot, it opens up cutting lanes, shots, and it causes the defense to stay honest on that player. You can expect Deandre Ayton to shoot that shot in Monty Williams' offense because that's what allows him to be a playmaker. The ideal situation for somebody who catches the ball in that high post is to be a triple threat: shoot, drive, and pass. Ayton has to be willing to try all 3. This next play is interesting. It has a lot of screens and cuts off ball that you have to slow down to see. AD holds the ball on the right block, and a guard cuts in around a big man screen off ball, who also sets a cross screen for a shooter who pops up top. This opens up a shooter at the top of the key, but it could also open up someone diving to the rim, like, say, Zion Williamson. This next play actually features Eric Gordon in the post, and although it's a guard, I think this type of action could be run with a big man or Devin Booker as well. Gordon catches the ball in the mid-post area, and after some cuts and some movements, Ryan Anderson sets a slip screen for Eric Gordon and dives to the rim. 2 men cover Gordon because he's a shooter. I think that this play can be run either with Devin Booker in the post or Devin Booker as a screener. If Devin Booker is in the post, Deandre Ayton could set the slip screen and dive to the rim, or if Devin Booker sets the slip screen, he could get a wide open drive to the basket. Smart defenses would likely leave Deandre Ayton open in that scenario, and that means he has to be willing to take that shot. For those Suns fans who are worried about Deandre Ayton getting touches, he's going to get a lot of touches in this offense. Monty Williams designed his entire offense around Anthony Davis and the gravity he creates, and he's going to do that with Deandre Ayton as well. Even a typical 2-man action, which normally starts with the ball handler with the ball going around a screen, in a Monty Williams offense might start with Anthony Davis touching the ball first. You can expect Deandre Ayton to touch the ball a lot. Monty's offense was not perfect. It was one of the slower offenses in the league and shot a high rate of mid-range shots. How will we know if Monty Williams is a good coach for the Phoenix Suns? Well, it'll be whether or not he's able to adapt to a modern NBA offense. That means more threes and a faster pace than he's coached before. Of course, we're going to be following that story here on the timeline, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share this video. And also, subscribe to our podcast, The Timeline, a Phoenix Suns podcast, and check out our Twitter at The Timeline Pod.